Hello everyone. I'm very glad that you joined this conference. Welcome everybody. And let me start with what we're gonna have today on this session. So that will be, first of all, let me introduce my dear colleagues, Hanna Shianok and Alexey Shiglov. They're gonna speak about engineering self-evaluation as your first step in engineering excellence learning journey. You probably know these people, but just a little bit more words about them. Anna Shianok, she's the head of engineering excellence learning journey. And if you are EPAMer, probably you know EngX bootcamp. Everyone is passing this as a part of onboarding program. So Anna and her team has created that. Alexey Shiglov, he is lead subject matter expert. He has more than 20 years of experience in software development, in project management. He has experience as consultant, and he knows that many things. And he helps Anna and her team create her products. What else? We know that Anna very like cooking, especially cakes. yeah, that's important fact. But you know what is more sweet than cakes today? Tonight we got a wonderful news that on the learning technologies, Anna and her product EngX Learning Journey has taken the bronze prize in the best learning technologies product commercial sector international. My congratulations to Anna, to Alexey, and to all your teams and to all people who was involved in this. That's amazing. And I suppose we can proceed. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Misha. Hi, everyone. My name is Hanna. One more time, today, me and Alexey will guide you through all the details about engineering excellence self-evaluation instrument or tool, whatever. And let me start with this quote. I think it's quite obvious and it's widely known that providing a pathway to new skills, new knowledge within a company can boost you with fresh knowledge-based perspectives on the world around you. Of course, it helps you gain new experiences, trains your brain to handle a wide range of challenges, especially during this difficult year and previous difficult years, and keeps you neutral pathways active. That is the reason why engineering excellence always cares about education and about learning. And to make any engineer or engineering team an excellent engineering team, which produce qualitative software, team with high performance, team with low attrition, with fast development process, from our perspective, there should be three mandatory and really crucial transformational parts. One, of course, is emotional resources. How you feel yourself as a team, how you feel yourself as an engineer during your production experience. Another one, engineering environment. Of course, it's really very important thing. And as you can guess, and as you can see on this slide, education is a critical part of this transformational journey. Yeah, and first of all, I would like to speak with you about what is engineering excellence competency. So we don't teach programming languages. We don't teach Java or C#. And of course, we don't teach how to use, for example, any specific frameworks like React or like AngularJS. Our competency is about technology agnostic engineering principles. And our competency is about agile mindset, which dramatically improves team performance, And of course, we are teaching, first of all, how to write clean, readable, maintainable code, how to write unit tests properly, how to design comprehensive test case suites, and so on. And to make all engineers an excellent engineer, we had to structure our learning materials and courses and all knowledge we have, which cover all these topics on this slide, into one big learning program. And that's why actually we have Engineering Excellence Learning Journey in place. I believe most of EPAMers already familiar with this beautiful program. EngX Learning Journey is presented in educational passes, in different educational passes, which cover all aspects you can see on the screen. Of course, all these aspects are included into EPAM Engineering Excellence Framework. I guess, and I believe that Grigory on the previous talk already told you everything about Engineering Excellence Framework. And EngX Framework consists of such topics as agile health, of course, first of all, everywhere, I think, secure development, architectural aspects, different engineering practices, quality assurance, and many other things. And the goal of our EngX Learning Journey, goals of our EngX Learning Journey are to perform best engineering practices, increase quality of development performance, and of course, and maybe it should be on the first place, to improve and spread engineering excellence culture across EPAM, and I believe all over the world. And one more time, what is the most important here? We are not teaching how to write code. It's not about it. We will not teach you how to write on Java, but we will definitely teach you how to write clean, readable, and maintainable code, and how to work with this code properly. And a few words about our target audience. Essentially, the target audience of EngX Learning Journey is everyone. Whether you are building, you are testing, managing, supporting, maintaining, whatever, you will find the suitable educational materials, especially for you. At the moment, there are 5 different educational passes for 5 different roles inside EngX Learning Journey. For software engineers, of course, testing engineers, test automation engineers, managers, and solution architectures. And yeah, we do know that there is no DevOps learning path inside our EngX Learning Journey, but this is a goal for the next year for us. We would like to develop it for you. And if there are any DevOpsers who would like to contribute to this activity, we are open for your contribution, of course. Just advertising. Each path has fixed set of blocks combined for your specific role, as you can see on the screen. Some of these blocks are mandatory, some of them are optional, but only together they forms kind of like a structured path for your engineering excellence. And upon completion EngX Learning Journey, you will get unique EngX badge. And from this moment, when you get this badge, you can definitely be sure and you can call yourself an excellent engineer. Yeah, and before moving to our main topic for today, let me share with you an interesting quote from Harvard Business Review. The path to your own professional success starts with a critical look in the mirror. Whenever you look into the mirror, you are self-examinate. When you see something that you don't like, for example, your hair is in the mess, so you just do something. Yeah, you just go and change it. Tidy your hair, fix your ponytail, whatever. Similarly, we examine ourselves as professionals. When we self-examining, we identify what good work habits we have, what we should stick to, and what bad habits would be better to avoid. And of course, no one is perfect, but everyone can become more competent at work. And knowing where you can improve enables you to achieve your full potential. And self-evaluation is a perfect tool to study your performance in order to improve and to move forward. And here, of course, you may ask, you may say, like, why exactly self-evaluation? Because there are like many other ways to examine your strengths, your weaknesses, areas for improvement. And yes, you're right, there are a lot of them. And our next exercise will be to name them. And I ask you to go to menti.com. I believe you are familiar with it. You can use this QR code and use your mobile phone for your better convenience. And I will try. Yeah, I believe you can see it. So you can use this QR code, or you can go to menti.com, enter this code 76274714. And let's move to our first question. What methods, tools, and ways can we use to identify where we need to improve? Just name everything what can come to your mind. At least someone I believe everything is okay and you can do it. Please type at least something. Yay, it works. Past assessment, yes. Sure, it first things that can come to your mind. Assessment, interviews. I think assessment, this answer comes from EPAMers only because like we know this procedure of assessment, we're really familiar with it. Technical interview, yeah, also close to EPAM. Certification, knowledge sharing. Sorry, I have two screens here and yeah, sorry for my head. Learning one-on-one with your resource manager. Yeah, that's true. Health, radar, metrics, something. Discussions, practice, KPIs. Oh, thank you for. I thought there will be like 1, 2, 3, maximum 3 answers. There are so many of them. But let's maybe try to get more. Please keep doing it. Collaboration, sonar, yes. Continuous feedback. Thank you for this answer. Like, yeah, because engineering excellence is about continuous improvement. It's always about continuous improvement. Yes. Performance review, interview, velocity. Yeah, maybe velocity. Static analysis, peer reviews. Peer reviews, yeah, great way also. Okay, a lot of the answers, and thank you very much for all of them. Actually, I have also prepared the list of potential answers, and let's see are they on the screen also or not, and analyze them together. So, yay, let's go back to our presentation. Yeah, so I prepared the list, as I said to you. So for example, you can compare yourself to evaluate yourself. Yeah, you can compare yourself with some role models or some external standard or someone you really admire or want to follow. And you can observe their behavior or best practices or something else, trying to imitate them also. And there is another way. Another way to effectively like recognize your strengths is ask for feedback and learn how others assess your work. Also, you can take some professional certification, some tests, some examination, or for example, if you're a primer, you can go through the formal assessment. And yeah, all these methods can help you get some maybe self-insight into where you need to learn, where you need to grow, what are the areas for improvement, what are your weaknesses, strengths, and so on. And these are really effective and good tools. And just that's why you all mentioned them on menti.com. Yeah, they are good, but we have but here. But all these ways have one huge downside: creating stress and making feel nervous and worried. I believe you all agree with me. It is never painless and requires a lot of effort. For example, when we compare ourselves with high professionals, we may feel discouraged by how much or how long we need to grow to achieve that level of competencies that they have. And sometimes it even might seems and feel unrealistic. Then feedback. Feedback is a great tool, definitely, but I believe that it can be or may be very tough to receive, or it may be sugar coated, so you won't know the fully truth about yourself. Then formal assessment, also an excellent tool, especially I think for managers to get an all-around picture of an employee performance. However, um, when we go through the formal assessment, when we formally assessed, most of us can feel kind of pressure and tend to demonstrate our shiny sides and mask our defenses. Moreover, assessment criteria might not be fully relevant to your job specific, of course, and the result may be disappointed. Sometimes, not always, of course. And like, don't get me wrong, we are not like against all these instruments. They are really great, and they are great ways to learn and grow, as long as we are prepared to cope with all the stress, pressure, and high cognitive demand. But still, I believe that we believe that it's good to know that there is kind of alternative to all these options. There is at least one stress-free way to examine yourself. When you self-evaluate your professional behavior, you see the results, and you do it periodically. Sorry, you can monitor how much progress you have made. And yeah, there is an expert opinion that we do not learn from experience, but we learn from reflecting on this experience. And EngX self-evaluation is definitely allows you to do it. And let me give the floor to Alexei finally. Sorry for this long introduction. I love speak a lot. So Alexei, our author of this instrument, lead subject matter expert of EngX Learning Journey, author of EngX Bootcamp, and my hero. So Alexei, the floor is yours. Please guide everyone through all the details about EngX self-evaluation.
Thank you, Anna. Hello, everyone. So let's start. Yeah. To make the process of reflecting on our experience straightforward, we collaborated with experts to create our self-evaluation questionnaires so that you can benefit from them. One of the benefits is that evaluation process is easy, really easy and comfy. You can identify where you are good and where you feel that need to improve. Also, self-evaluation is totally self-managed. It is not a formal assessment, but it provides you with autonomy to make your own choices about how to learn and how to grow further without any pressure. And that's quite important, no pressure. You are in charge of your own self-examination and development. Also, self-evaluation is growth-oriented. If you honestly evaluate yourself without trying to beautify your expertise, you will get a fair understanding of your competence. And finally, self-evaluation is self-pacing, without any deadlines. No hurry, no worry. All these benefits make self-evaluation a good opportunity for you to evaluate your competence, to identify areas where you work well, and of course, areas where you need to improve. So how do we measure your competence? There is an opinion that we are what we repeatedly do. And excellence then is not an act, but a habit. And this quote perfectly describes the idea behind EngX skill self-evaluation. We measure work habits, how regularly and consistently you perform your work. You perform the best software engineering practices, such as clean code, code review, unit testing, and others. But how work habits are related to skills? We define the whole EngX competence as a construct that consists of 4 components: knowledge, skills, attitudes, and work habits. If you'd like to excel in some area, it is not enough to just know or be able to do something. You should do the proper things constantly, despite any obstacles. We assume that measuring work habits, we can check the other components as well, because actually it is impossible to do proper things regularly without sufficient skills, knowledge, and attitude. And moreover, work habits demonstrate how solid and consistent your competence. For example, you might know unit test first principles, and you can write unit tests that, let's say, that are isolated from any external dependency. And you can either actively advocate for unit testing. But if you, during your daily work, if you choose to skip unit testing to move forward quickly in some cases, it means your competence is not consistent and you have a room for improvement. This is basically why EngX work habits, engineering work habits matter. And self-evaluation allows you to examine it and to check your competence in a convenient way. So how does it look like? Basically, EngX self-evaluation is a set of self-rating questionnaires delivered through Microsoft Forms. Currently, it is embedded into EPAM eLearn platform, and it's available for each EPAMers. After you submit the form, after you fill in the questionnaire, you will receive an email report that includes your score and clarification of each aspect of EngX competency, as well as a list of the best practices and recommendations how to implement your work habits, how to implement these best engineering practices, how to become better. Currently, the target audience are developers and testing engineers only. We have got 5 questionnaires for developers that cover clean code, clean design, code review, unit test, and Scrum practices topics. And we have 3 questionnaires for testing engineers. Again, Scrum practices, test case development, and defect management. It's important that if you are a developer, you don't need to take questionnaires meant for testing engineers, and vice versa, of course. So also, self-evaluation is not a mandatory part of learning journey. It's totally up to you to pass it or not. And of course, these 7 questionnaires is not a final list of surveys. We plan to extend our self-evaluation with additional questionnaires on such topics as technical debt management, secure coding, design patterns, and so on and so on. One more thing I would like to share. It's feedback that we receive. These are real comments that we've got from those people who completed self-evaluation. Comments classified into 6 categories. And as a summary, I would like to say that participants say that EngX self-evaluation questions are relevant for their job, well organized, clear, simple, and a report provides you. It contains useful insights, and in general, the whole process of passing self-evaluation is enjoyable. Okay, and as a recap, EngX Self-Evaluation is a painless, stress-free way to learn and grow. It's not a mandatory course. It's not a formal assessment. No need to make yourself seem more competent than you really are. Honesty is the best policy. It is about work habits, how regularly and consistently you use best engineering practices. And it is not yet completed. We are expanding the collection of questionnaires, so you can contribute if you would like to. And finally, EngX Self-Evaluation is your starting point in EngX Learning Journey. As the quote says, before embarking on your learning journey, determine your limits of your knowledge. So first, you evaluate your knowledge and skills and reflect on them, and then outline the next steps in your learning path. Thank you. That's it from my side. Anna?
Thank you, Losha. Yeah, thank you for all the details about learning journey. I would like just to give a brief summary and to share where you can find all these things. So EngX Self-Evaluation is available on our learning platform inside EngX Learning Journey as your first step in EngX Learning Journey. Besides that, learning passes suggest you a blend of e-learning courses, different quizzes, practical assignments in GitHub and GitLab, project-based scenarios, animated videos, not animated videos, self-paced and mentor-based courses, a lot of other learning instruments, like I even don't remember all of them. And what is the most important here, I will repeat what Losha said, there is no specific deadline in this program at all for your convenience. You are free to proceed with this program at your own pace, take or not take self-evaluation, go through all the mandatory modules or not. It all depends on you, on your willing to become better, to become a better engineer, an excellent engineer, finally. Yeah, one thing, sorry. I know that there are a lot of people today who are not, I believe, now EPAMers, but they would like to become them in the nearest future. Our EngX Learning Journey is not available at the moment for another people, only for EPAM employees, but we are on the way. And for example, in Uzbekistan, our courses, our materials already available for everyone. And I think we will spread this experience to other locations. So everyone all over the world can go through our EngX Learning Journey, through our EngX Self-Evaluation and become better, I believe. However, your journey with EngX does not stop even after self-evaluation and even after learning path completion. All EngX skills, as I said in the beginning, requires continuous improvement. All EngX is about continuous improvement process, and of course about continuous learning. And to achieve that, we created kind of training program for engineering excellence learning advisors and for engineering excellence mentors. This program is aimed to teach our brilliant mentors and learning advisors how to guide more junior colleagues with best engineering practices, improve their skills, share experience, and of course, what is the most important here, spread engineering excellence culture across EPAM and all over the world. And now, please, let's get back to Mentimeter application. We prepared final quiz for you, funny quiz for you, let's call it funny quiz, just to have some fun here. So please use this QR code. I will try to go back to my, yes, this Menti. Yay, and the first question, what is EngX? Please choose the correct answer. 1, 2, 4, 7, extraordinary engineering. Yes, thank you for this answer. I believe it can be sometimes extraordinary also. 33. Okay, I will wait for 100 people. So let's check. Do we have 100 people still listening to our speech? 50. 51. No, I will
there.
wait. Yeah, halfway. Let's wait for 100. I believe we have 100 people here. Okay, mother, father, please, if you are here, please vote. And my husband and maybe my friends, I shared the link with everyone to join. Oh, it's so nice when they're moving. Yes, they're like this circles. Engineering expertise. Engineering expertise is very important, but unfortunately, yeah, I believe the correct answer will be engineering excellence. 75 people, 76, 7, okay, 20 people, please. Let this day be great for me. Let's make it 100. Ask your friend to join. I don't know, like your family, children, cats, dogs. Yeah, they are moving there. Like they're so funny, yeah. Okay. 10 people, 9 people. Okay, you should do it because I will not proceed if you're not. So it's in your interest to do it. Yeah, 5 more people, 6 more people, please. 6, 5, 5. Energetic engineer. Yeah, energetic excellence. It's about me. You see, I'm full of energy all
More
the
than
time.
100.
More than 100. Thank you so much. Okay, and yes, the correct answer is engineering excellence. Thank you so much. Let's move on. Question 1. All these people were correct. Thank you so much. And let's move to our next question. Yay, what is the first step of EngX Learning Journey? Let's check your brain and your attention during our presentation. Okay. What is the first step of EngX Learning Journey? Okay, EngX Self Evaluation is the correct answer. Only 65 people. I think I put not enough time. But anyway, yeah, it's correct answer. Of course, our presentation today is about self-evaluation. It's a great tool to evaluate your skills. Second question, again, we have third question coming. What is being measured by EngX self-evaluation? 20 seconds to answer. It's 88 people. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Yay, level of skills within EngX framework. That's true. Yeah, we have EngX framework, list of best practices which should be in place on each project, we believe. And based on this EngX framework, we develop our learning journey and self-evaluation. Yeah, so self-evaluation based on EngX framework. Yeah, and two more. Well, sorry, it was the third question and the final one. Which point is not the benefit of EngX self-evaluation? Ten seconds. Be active, proactive. Time's up. Stressful. Yes, it's not a benefit of our self-evaluation, and our self-evaluation is self-managed, easy and comfy, self-paced, and growth-oriented. But it's not a stressful way to evaluate yourself. That's true. Thank you so much for this quiz. We have winners here, leaderboard, and Tiger Baby, You are the best. I don't know who you are, but congrats from us. You are the, I think maybe you are my manager, so you know everything about EngX. But okay, let's go back to our presentation. Let me again share it. Thank you so much for your participation one more time. Thank you for your answers. It was a bit funny, I believe. And let's move on. Just conclusion. As a conclusion, we would like to say thank you, first of all, and to say that EngX team created comprehensive learning approach to boost and spread culture of excellent engineering practices within our company, and maybe I believe a bit even more. And the name of this product is Engineering Excellence Learning Journey program, and we invite you all to take part in this program. Please share your feedback with us. Please remember that we are kind of startup at the moment, and we are continuously improve everything we are doing. We will develop more and more learning materials for you, learning instruments, invite more and more mentors, teach them, and yeah, and I believe make this world a bit better every day. Also, I would like to highlight that EngX Learning Journey is not appreciated, is not appreciated, is appreciated not only by our students, but also by our clients, by our employees, their managers, and of course by different international awards. Last year, for example, we won gold prize during Employee Experience Award in Singapore with our product, what was really great achievement. And as Misha said in the beginning, this slide was created like 15 minutes before this presentation. So the slide is not very beautiful, sorry for it. But just tonight, we received the news that EngX Learning Journey won a bronze prize in London during Learning Technology Award. It really great achievement. And I would like to use this opportunity to say thank you, my brilliant team, to everyone who contributed, like thank you to my mom. Like this was great achievement. Just wanted to share with you this great news. And now finally, that's it from my side. And we're ready and open for your questions if you have them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, colleagues, for the brilliant presentation. Once again, congratulate you with this achievement, with this award you have. Colleagues in the chat, please write your questions so we can discuss that. But I see already quite a number of comments here. So let me maybe ask to you, Anna and Alexei. One of the questions, why it is not allowed to go through several paths? What if you combining a few roles in the project, for instance, developer and solution architect?
I think I can cover this question. And the answer will be because we didn't think about it. And thank you for this feedback. I think we should make you allowed to go through any of these passes. I think there could be some problem at the moment because of the functionality of the Learn platform. So maybe it's not possible at the moment, but anyway, we will try to open everything for you as soon as possible. But thank you for this feedback, valuable one. And yeah, it should be allowed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And another question, it is what you have partially answered already. So that's about availability of this service publicly outside of EPAM. Any thoughts? When do you think it theoretically may be available outside?
No thoughts, to be honest, because not I'm in charge of this process. We have another beautiful team called Upskill Lab. You can Google it, Upskill and Upskill Pro. So guys are trying to open all EPAM materials, learning materials, all EPAM programs, and EngX Learning Journey, one of them, to the public. I know that now it's available in Uzbekistan, as I mentioned before. I know that we're trying to open it in Poland, Lithuania, and Ukraine at the moment, maybe in USA. But it's better to follow the news of Upskill Lab and Upskill Pro. You can just Google it. If we have a chance, I don't know, maybe it will be possible to share the follow-up or something like this. So we will share the links.
Anna, what about B2B market?
Yeah, B2B market is available everywhere. Yeah, B2B, we are open to our clients, EPAM clients, not EPAM clients. So we are working on B2B market also. So if we have someone who represents another IT company or any company with IT department, yeah, we have this experience. We work with B2B all the time. Yeah. Ask EngX at epam.com. Contact us for any information.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And there was another question from Nargiza. Will these courses be assigned automatically, or will we have to search for them ourselves? Honestly, I'm not sure about the context of this question. So
I think it's from EPAM employee. Maybe I understand. Yeah. So yeah, EngX Bootcamp is the second step of EngX Learning Journey. I think most of them are familiar with this course. So first step in EngX Learning Journey is self-evaluation. The second one is EngX Bootcamp. EngX Bootcamp is assigned automatically when you join the company. So only this course is mandatory for everyone across EPAM, because this course is not about, we're not teaching in this course, actually, nothing new. We just share with you which practices should be in place on each project, why, what can happen if you don't have such practices in place on your project, some recommendations, some examples from different projects from our experience. So this is just to raise your awareness about best engineering practices. And then during the rest of learning journey, we just teach you how to do it. For example, EngX Bootcamp teach you why unit tests are important, what can happen if you don't create them. And then you can go and find in EngX Learning Journey the unit test course and learn how to create unit tests properly. So yeah, and the short answer is only EngX Bootcamp is assigned as mandatory module across EPAM. The rest of EngX Learning Journey, you can just go to learn.epam.com, find EngX Learning Journey, and choose the appropriate path for you.
Thank you so much. There is another question from Matteo. Is managers EngX path suitable, recommended for engineers aiming to this role? And I suppose this question relates to the some slides in the beginning where you have depicted all different courses for different roles.
I think this question go to Alexey.
Yeah, it's totally applicable. If you would like to become a manager, yeah, it is recommended to take this manager's path.
Thank you. And connected question from my side also here. So now you said the target audience for this self-evaluation is software developers and it is QA engineers, correct? And are you going to have some extension of that also for maybe delivery managers?
Yeah, we have the learning path for managers, whatever, like delivery managers, project managers, product managers. They can find this like necessary information and good information for them. Also, we have separate learning paths for solution architectures. Yeah, we plan to develop new learning paths. The next, which is planned for the next year, is the learning path for DevOps. Again, we're just in the beginning of our journey. EngX Learning Journey is available for all these roles just from July this year. So we are all the time improving the content. And if you see the necessity inside EPAM for additional learning paths, for additional roles, again, please contact us, because we can't know everything what is going on across EPAM. Maybe we miss something. missed something. Yeah, sorry, my brilliant English. Yeah, and we will try to do what is possible from our side. Yeah. Okay, again, the short answer. Sorry, I love to talk. DevOps for the next year, we have learning paths for managers. Everyone, any of managers can find necessary information there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Another question from chat. That's about clean code. So it may be that different languages may have different styles of clean code. So how it is combined in your courses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good question, and thank you. I think we should add it on our slide, and I forgot to do it. Anyway, great question. The theory of all our courses is technology agnostic. Sorry, too much talking today. Theory is technology agnostic. Theoretical part of each course, each module is theoretical agnostic. Then we have two more parts. One is coding stories. You can Google it, codingstories.io. This platform is open for everyone. Thank you for our brilliant team, Alexey Didik, Alexander Somlev, who are in charge of this coding stories platform. So then you can choose on this platform the appropriate story to your language. For example, if you're a Java engineer, you can choose Java language story. If you are like C# engineer, you can choose C# language story. This is the second part. And then the third part after each module is practical assignment in Git. So practical assignment should be verified by EngX mentor. And again, you can choose your language. We are not able at the moment to cover all the languages, and maybe it's not necessary. So we at the moment cover 4 of them: Java, JavaScript, C#, and Python. So four programming languages. And yeah, all the practical tasks are available inside Learning Journey on these 4 programming languages. And through our one more beautiful tool, Avalia, thank you, Vitaly Vishnevsky, that you created it, and we can use it. You can find mentor to verify your task with your mentor. Yeah. Okay, again, to make it short, theory is technology agnostic, 4 programming languages for practical tasks, and coding stories: C#, Java, JavaScript, and Python. Lёsha, I think you will be the better person to answer the rest of the question. I talk too much.
Thank you very much, Anna. Another question about learning journey. So are all the pieces of learning journey, all the trainings available through Learn portal?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they are.
No chance to Alexei.
No chance today. Okay. Yeah, they are available on Learn platform. Sometimes you will be redirected to another platforms, for example, to KB Space, to some useful articles in the open space, to, as I said, coding stories, for example, to LinkedIn Learning courses, some other materials, our EngX courses, which were created by our team. So there are a lot of courses, information, instrument, tools, everything, but all of them are listed on Learn platform and stored on Learn platform. But sometimes you will be redirected to another resources.
Thanks. Another question from Robert. I'm not sure I fully understand this question, so I will try to rephrase that, but please, Robert, if I'm not saying it properly, write it in different form. So the question is about the content of this self-evaluation, and now we have self-evaluation for software developers and for QA engineers. I suppose there are completely different questions, but there may be also some overlap for some of the practices, for example. When we have this overlap, so when we are asking about the same topic, are we asking the same questions? Or questions are shaped in different form for different roles?
Yeah, let me answer. If you're asking about the same topic, for example, Scrum values, yeah, it's the same topic for testing engineers and for developers. We ask the same questions. We use the same questionnaires. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Colleagues, any other questions? It seems we have, one more. Do you plan to extend self-evaluation with some automation testing areas?
Yosha, I think you can answer, plus maybe you can cover the cognitive testing.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what does it mean, automation in that context. But my answer is no. We would not plan to use any automation tool where you can code inside the tool, and once you code something, you implement the task properly, you will get a point. We do not plan to use such tools, but we currently develop the cognitive testing. It's a more usual way for test. It's more formal assessment where you should choose the right answer. In you have a coding task, and you have several answers on this coding task, and you should choose the right answer on this task. Currently, we develop it, and it will be available for EPAMers as well.
Wonderful. And maybe just one more question from my side, again, related to what was asked already. So in the beginning, there were different learning journey paths for different roles. And we discussed already that it is useful to pass, for example, manager's path if you're a developer now, but gonna be manager. Is it still useful, for example, for tester to pass developers learning journey path, or other way around, for developers to pass testing's path?
I believe yes, it could be useful. It's not a it could be useful, especially, for example, if testers would like to be automated testers, would like to switch to test automation from manual testing. In that case, it would be 100% useful. For developers to pass the testers path, it would be less useful, but at the same time, it could be applicable just to understand how testers work, and just to have to extend your skills from testing perspective, because I believe that any developers should be a little bit tester.
Thank you so much for your answer. Once again, Hanna, Alexey, thank you very much for the brilliant presentation. That was amazing. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope the same for our audience. People who are listening to us, who are watching us, thank you very much for your questions. Thank you very much for being here. In 5 minutes, that's going to be 2 hours Central European time, Anywhere Club is having quiz for you, which is called But I'm a Geek. So take a chance to win some nice prizes there. Thanks everyone for being here. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Misha. Thank you, everyone. Was nice today.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.